Not to rant, but like this took me forever. Anyways, hi! I would say fourth time is a charm, and I feel like 2026 is the year, but like with as many obstacles I've been to be able to do this Q&A, I don't know. At least I'm starting somewhere. Am I starting in May? Yes. It is the 5th month in. Anyways, if you don't know who I am, and you will probably know that at the end of this video, my name is Venus. My plan is to start posting on YouTube, so story times, vlogs, anything that really pops up to my mind. This channel will be a little bit of like a me diary, so if you like my personality, if you like the sound of my voice, stick around and maybe have me in the background where you clean, cook, or like craft, maybe even go to bed, who knows. Anyways, let's start this Q&A.
What was your first fandom?
The first ever fandom that I was a part of is actually Steven Universe. It was way back when the first season had concluded. I was on Vine. I don't know how I happened to get there, but I saw AMVs and I just got really into it. And that's also the part of like how I got into most of my fandoms is actually through Vine AMVs.
Why did you start cosplaying?
What made me start cosplaying was actually the first like jump scare that Vine was gonna shut down, and I ended up posting some of my edits on Instagram. Instagram algorithm knew what I liked, so I got a lot of like cosplays up as my explore page, and after that I thought it was super cool. I tried to make my first cosplay and I sadly did not succeed.
How old were you when you first started cosplaying?
It was actually back in 2016, so 10 years now. I was 14 and I had tried to make this cosplay. It was my first ever cosplay. That's Yunagasai from Mirai Nikki. She was my first cosplay. I was really excited. As a little 14-year-old, finding a 14-year-old character, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna cosplay her. Did not realize the severity of that media. So I asked my parents to buy me this cosplay in the end of like me trying for like a half year doing this cosplay, and I just ended up like falling in love with the craft.
Any cosplay you never want to do again?
Sadly, I would have to say any of my My Hero Academia cosplays. I'm not really into the fandom, and all of those cosplays I really never made. I all just bought them. I really can't put my soul into selling them either. I think though I did donate my Toga cosplay somewhere, so maybe some kid out there found this cosplay on my local secondhand and got really happy.
How do you know what character to cosplay as?
I pick my characters based on whatever I am feeling of my interest. It's often from fandoms that I have been majorly into. Pick the character with the coolest design and that I think aligns perfectly with my personality. That's also a good motivator for me to continue making the cosplay throughout the time, and not only like crunching it and feeling like I really want to do this and not because I have to do this.
What snacks do you snack on?
You will always find me with a little Red Bull in my hand, but this is not a sponsored post. I love these.
What's your favorite Tekken game?
Hands down, this best question I have gotten. It is Tekken 4. Tekken 4 is like my OG game. It's my favorite. I found it when I was like 10. Used to play it for hours on end. It never fails to be both cinematically and sound amazing. I hear like this specific go viral like every 2 years, and I'm like, yeah, that's Tekken 4 for you.
What's your longest taking lose streak?
Back in 2024, me and my friend, he had a losing streak against me in like an older Tekken game, so he challenged me to the newer ones. I am personally really bad with them. He just ended up having like a 50-ish losing streak. I had to change to a character that I knew because I was like trying to main a new one in the newer games, but it was not doing it because my main doesn't exist in the new games.
What's your favorite type of cosplay to craft?
Okay, I like this question. My favorite type of cosplays to craft are like often things I've never done before, or like a design that looks like impossible to move. So if they often from Tekken, if it's a character that moves a lot, I would like to do like a cosplay that like this design doesn't make sense how they move. So I just like to create that, but I just end up also complaining like, how is this physically possible?
Most favorite materials to work with?
My favorite material to work with is wig wefts. I like to create most of my wigs from the base, like the ground up. And I like the finishing touch I get with wig wefts. I like to see that the thing that I've built under to like cover it with wig hair.
I do not like the wig hair.
But I love to create with the wig hair and like mold it to the way I want and the placement. I get it exactly and precisely where I want it for the character.
What craft and materials would you like to see more used in cosplay?
Anything that isn't typical. Like, I kid you not, I love seeing people using everything and anything. I find that if you can be creative and find your like niche and how you make cosplays, foam work and 3D props are really, really cool and they look super clean. But if you can do cleanness with any other material, I'm so down.
Kiss, marry, kill, sewing, wig making, prop making.
Okay, so I am quite biased to this question. I have just started prop making, so that's gonna be a heavy on my part. It's burn this down, and this is gonna be quite like ironic, but wig making is kiss and sewing is marry. I love sewing. Like, the sewing part in the cosplay is like where I'm like the most happiest. Ironic enough that I said that like wig wefts, but like I like sewing. I like to learn more about sewing because I do know a lot about wig making, so I do find it a bit more on the boringer side, and I find sewing more exciting and to like modify and customize, you know?
What is your hot take about the cosplay community?
Oh, this is gonna put me in hot waters. Woohoo! People that cosplay for social media, no. You can cosplay a character because you find it cool. You don't need, like, even if you don't know the media, you at least learn some about it. You also cosplay for social media, you just end up having like a lot of cosplaying going around, and you sadly enough do contribute to like the fast fashion part of cosplay that I am very much against. And I'm really speaking from experience because I have like thrown money at cosplays I'm never wearing again, and it saddens me every single time.
What made you want to compete?
So, fun fact, I actually come from a family that has competed in car sports. I found cosplay competitions like 3 years into my cosplaying, and I thought it was so obvious for me to like enter. My parents were super supportive. They just didn't want me to enter master because I could not read instructions. I just fell in love with competing. It was just so much fun. I love having tasks to do at cons. And I do like having deadlines, and I do love showing people my interests, because I have always been the one that has like a strong will to compete in our family, but I never like got into car sports in that way. So they were really happy that I found something that I really liked and could compete in.
What's the most weird/worst con experience you have had?
Okay. This has to be its own story time, this whole entire con, but I'm gonna give you a snippet of this con. So back in 2019, I was there with my ex and some of his friends. That convention, I was really, really worried because there was this cosplay I really, really liked. I loved the character, it meant so much to me, but I did not feel safe in it. I asked for him to be my assistant that con because I did not feel confident having that cosplay with me without an assistant, and he said he would do it. Sadly enough, he was not there. he nowhere to be seen. That day was really, really horrible because of my crippling anxiety. I did not ask for help. I got constantly harassed. People came up to me and just gawked me. People were really weird, asked me weird questions about stuff I think after several hours, after locking myself in the bathroom and having a horrible panic attack, one of his friends called me and was like, "Hey girl, where you at?" And got me at the bathroom and actually had my spare clothes that he was going to have because he linked up with them prior and was like, "Here, take her clothes if you find her." After eating, putting on some clothes, and just like the harassment just like wallowing away, he met up with me again and he was pretending like he wasn't supposed to be there for me, and I just got really, really mad, and we just ended up having a huge fight in front of all of his friends, and we were together much longer after that gone. But yeah, the moral of that story is please don't be like me. If you have someone that's gonna be a chaperone to you and you still feel unsafe or you feel like it's not being helped, don't hesitate to ask for help. There is a lot of cosplayers that do understand your struggles, so just come up to any cosplayer. And if you ever like see me at a con, I am now very much more comfortable to bark and bite. Not literally, but like verbally. And if you see workers, they are there to keep you safe. Cosplay is not consent, so you don't have to be harassed because you're in a revealing cosplay.
Worst cosplay advice you ever have got?
Anything that is so unsolicited from anyone in anything. You know, I'm sorry. And I don't mind feedback, but if they tell me how to do it, I'm not gonna listen. Like, it's so unnecessary, and it's probably always gonna be the worst advice you've ever gonna get. If you know how to do something and you feel not confident quite around it, and someone other comes in and it's like, "Hey, you should do this, you should do that," and they have zero prior experience, don't listen to them. No. Don't listen to your gut. Try new things. It's okay to fail, but like if someone more experienced than you comes up and like, "Hey, you should do this," and they have the credentials, listen to them, not that someone that's do not have the credentials. This is also why I don't take like flack from hate comments. If it's not someone that gives me like critical advice and know what they're talking about, I'm not listening.
Dream cosplay group?
Tekken.
What color is your toothbrush?
Bubble. I can't really pick one because if you're noticing that my hair and my vibe is different, it's because I took a break.
What is your favorite memory with your best friend?
I have so many great memories of her, but I think my absolute favorite is when I was at a con. I was gonna compete. I had taken like a hiatus for like a hot minute, and she couldn't come. I was really sad about it, but she surprise came for a single day, and she had a little sign that was like, "Go Venus," and that's like one of the best things someone has ever done for me. This video has been so much fun to record, even though my phone died halfway through it and I had to charge it. But yeah, thank you everyone that submitted their questions. I hope these were fun answers. And if you want to help me oh my god, my mic died. I have to do this due to my mic dying, so I have to double check. Oof. Thank you so much for watching this video, and subscribe if this was something you liked, or if you like me. And special thank you to everyone that participated in this Q&A. And if you want to be a part of my little crew and help me around, follow me on Instagram. I will be posting more prompts and more like questions or like story times if you need, or what I need content from, you know. I don't know. Love you all so much, and genuinely thank you.